Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day to Puan Linda. So today our group are going to present about the organizational culture and change. So our group decided to choose a company Sime Derby. Alright, so this is our team members. So myself is Siti Farah Wahida with metric numbers F1029 and my group members which is Nurisha Zona Atirah F1038 and Pushri Nabila Husna 1041. Alright, so this is our table of content. So in this our presentation, we are going to present about the profile company which is Sime Derby and what are the changes in Sime Derby, who is involved the changes in Sime Derby, why the changes need to be implemented in Sime Derby, when were the changes implemented in Sime Derby, and how were the changes implemented in Sime Derby, organizational culture in Sime Derby company, and last but not least, conclusion. So this is our profile company which is Sime Derby that we found. So Sime Derby Berhad was founded in 1910 and it's headquartered in Kuala Lumpur. It is listed on Bursa Malaysia and operates mainly in two core sectors which is industrial and motors. The company has a strong presence across 70 countries, employing over 20,000 people worldwide. Some of well-known brands it represents include BMW, Ford Jaguar, and Caterpillar. Sime Derby's vision is to be leading a multinational corporation that delivers sustainable value to all stakeholders. Its core values include integrity, respect, excellence, enterprise, and safety. In 2017, Sime Derby underwent a major transformation by demerging into plantation and property business into separate companies. This allowed Sime Derby Berhad to focus entirely on its industrial and motors division by helping the company to become more specialized and competitive globally. So, fun fact about the Sime Derby. Sime Derby is one of the oldest and most diversified companies in Malaysia, which is over 110 years old. Alright, next, what are the changes that happened in Sime Derby? So, one of the biggest changes in Sime Derby Berhad history was the demerger of the group in 2017. Before the demerger, Sime Derby was a large and diversified company involved in plantation, property development, industrial equipment, and motor business under one roof. However, managing such a different business together became more complicated and slowed down the growth. To solve this, company decided to separate into three focused entities. After the demerger, three new companies were created, which is Sime Derby Berhad, which focus only on industrial and motor business, Sime Derby Plantation Berhad, specializing in palm oil plantation, and Sime Derby Property Berhad, which is handling the property development. So each of the business could now operate independently with its own leadership, strategy, and financial focus. So, after the merger happened, Sime Derby Berhad made an important shift in its core business focus. Before the change, Sime Derby was involved in many different industries, including plantation, property, industrial equipment, and motors. But after 2017, Sime Derby Berhad decided to focus only two main sectors, which is industrial and motors. This means that the company now concentrates on selling and servicing heavy equipment through brands like Caterpillar and distributing and retailing cars like BMW, Jaguar, Ford, and Hyundai. So, by narrowing its focus, Sime Derby Berhad could manage its business more efficiently, make faster decisions, and compete better in its global market. So, it exit industries that were not part of their core strengths, such as property and plantation. Next, another important part of the change at Sime Derby Berhad was the restructuring of leadership and organization. After the demerger, each of the three companies, which is Sime Derby Berhad, Sime Derby Plantation, and Sime Derby Property Berhad, need its own leadership team and the board of directors. So Sam Rabi Berhad appoints a new CEO and management team who focus only on growing the industrial and motor business. Similarly, Sam Rabi Plantation and Sam Rabi Property Berhad had their own CEOs and leadership teams specializing in their respective industries. This restructuring allowed faster decision making, clever business strategies, and better accountability because each team is focused on their specific goals without distraction from the other industry. The organizational structure also become more simpler because it become more smaller with a few layers of management which help to improve efficiency and reduce costs. So employees were realigned into different companies based on the business units.
Next, I'll be sharing about various groups who were involved in the changes within the organization. This is because changes requires collaboration. The first group is Board of Directors and CEO. Their role is to plan and lead the changes. They not only provide vision but also directed the execution with authority and clarity. The second group is employee. They transition into new structure. Their active involvement was crucial in ensuring the change was implemented smoothly and effectively. Third group is shareholder. They approve the merger, which means they support the direction by approving the proposed changes. The fourth group is regulatory bodies. They give approval and guidelines. They ensure the entire process adheres to the legal requirements. The fifth group is consultant and advisor. They help plan and execute the demerger, such as offering insight and strategy to navigate challenges effectively. And lastly, the sixth group, which is the customer and partners, continue to support the business. Their loyalty is highlighted because the trust and value that they have built over the years. In summary, the success of these changes was a result of teamwork and the dedication of everyone involved. Moving on to why the changes needs to be implemented. The first is unlock shareholder value, which split businesses to show true value individually. This separation allows investors to see the potential and strength of each business. Second is focus on core business, like specialize in industrial and motors only. Specializing in this, we can channel our resources, expertise, and energy more effectively, driving growth and development where it matters most. Third is increase efficiency and speed, faster decision making, and more agile responses. Organization can respond faster to challenges and opportunities, driving success in competitive market. The fourth reason is compete better globally. Each company competes stronger in its own market, allowing them to develop effective strategy for competing in international market and driving global success. The fifth reason is simplify management, easier structure, lower cost, better leadership focus. This ensures smoother management operation for better overall efficiency. Lastly, the sixth reason, support long-term growth, separate growth path for each business. The separation position each business to pursue its own strategic direction, fostering innovation and adaptability while ensuring sustainable success in their respective industry. In summary, these changes are vital to unlocking potential, sharpening focus, and improving agility to remain competitive and deliver better value. When were the changes implemented? Starting off with in 2016, the planning stage, Sam Darby's top management started planning the demerger in early 2016. They conducted studies, consulted advisors, and prepared the restructuring strategy. In February 2017, the official announcement, Sam Darby officially announced the plan to split the group into three separate companies, which is Sam Darby Berhad, Sam Darby Plantation Berhad, and Sam Darby Property Berhad. In mid-2017, the implementation period, they carry out internal reorganization, they finalized employee movement, they submitted paperwork to regulators, and prepared for stock exchange listing. At the end of 2017, the completion of the merger, Sime Darby Plantation and Sime Darby Property were successfully listed separately on Bursa Malaysia.
Okay, so now I'm going to continue with our next slide, which how the changes implemented the company itself. So the first one, we have the strategic planning and approval, which the board of director and top management work with external consultants like legal, financials, and business advisor to design the merger strategy, which these experts provide insight on how to divide assets, handle liabilities, and structure the new independence of company itself. So internal studies were done to check the financial outcomes such as the profitability and cost, the operational challenge like workforce and adjustments, and the legal impact or the legal requirement, which the regulatory approvals and the new contract. So this kind of step that the company was show that the company was fully prepared and could minimize the risks during the transition. So shareholder approval was obtained through a formal extraordinary general meeting, which EGM. So this is kind of a formal meeting where the leadership team presented the restructuring plan. So shareholders reviewed the proposal, asked questions, and then vote to approve the measures, which they allowing the company to move forward with confidence and fully transparency. So the second one, we have the legal and corporate restructuring, which the company reorganized its internal structures. So they transferred assets and liability and operation into 3 separate companies, which Sime Darby Berhad, the industrials and motors, Sime Darby Plantation Berhad, and the last one we have the Sime Darby Property Berhad. So basically internal studies were done to check the financial, operational, and legal impact. So the studies carefully assess how the restructuring would affect the company finance, daily operations, and compliance with legal requirements, which this kind of studies will help to identify any risks and prepare the management to handle potential challenges earlier. So as before, the shareholders' approval was obtained through a formal extraordinary general meeting (EGM), where the restructuring plan was explained in detail and approved. So after shareholder approval, Sime Darby had to work with regulatory authorities, which they submit important legal and financial documents to government agencies such as Bursa Malaysia and the Securities Commissions, which this step ensure that the mergers process complied with Malaysia's laws and the new companies could be officially listed on the stock exchange. For the third one, we have the communication and stakeholder engagement, which we know that effective communication was critical to avoid misunderstanding and keep everyone supportive of the changes. So let's look at the first one. We have the employees, which Sime Darby organized the town hall meetings where leader personally explained the upcoming changes, answer questions, and address concern. So regular newsletters were also sent out to update employees on the progress and next step. So this kind of method will help to keep everyone informed and reducing workplace uncertainty. So the second one, we have the for investor, which the company arranged special investor briefing and public announcement, which this session reassure shareholders that the mergers would enhance company value and improve focus on core business. So next one, we have for customer and supplier, which Sime Darby engaged directly with customers and supplier to explain how the changes would affect contracts, services, and relationship. So volume direct communication help ensure business operations and continue smoothly without disruption. So for the overall goals, the main purpose of this communication was to minimize confusion, strengthen trust, and create a smooth transition for everyone to involve. So let's move on to our next slide, which the organizational culture at Sunderby. So the first one we have for the performance, which Sunderby encourage workers to set goals and work hard to achieve good result. So basically, good performance is recognized and rewarded, motivating staff to maintain high standards across all departments. So the second one, we have the innovation and adaptability, which the company supports new ideas and is ready to change when needed to stay successful, which employees are encouraged to think creatively and to be open to change, especially in responding to market trends and global challenges. So this kind of mindset helps Sunderby manage the restructuring smoothly and stay competitive. So next one, we have the inclusiveness and collaboration, which they respect everyone's differences and believing in working together as a team, which they believe that different perspectives strengthen teamwork, so they promote collaboration across departments, races, genders, and experience. So respect and teamwork are essential values that guide how employees interact with each other. So the last one, we have the focus on sustainability, which Sunderby cares about protecting the environment and helping the community, which the company is committed and giving not just to making profit but also to protecting the environment and giving back to the community. So this one of the initiatives such as reducing carbon emissions, responsible sourcing, and community development program show their serious commitment to sustainability. So let's move on to our next slide, which the organizational culture at Sunderby. So the first one we have for the performance, which Sunderby encourage workers to set goals and work hard to achieve good results. So basically, good performance is recognized and rewarded, motivating staff to maintain high standards across all departments. So the second one, we have the innovation and adaptability, which the company supports new ideas and is ready to change when needed to stay successful, which employees are encouraged to think creatively and to be open to change, especially in responding to market trends and global challenges. So this kind of mindset helps Sunderby manage the restructuring smoothly and stay competitive. So next one, we have the inclusiveness and collaboration, which they respect everyone's differences and believing in working together as a team, which they believe that different perspectives strengthen teamwork, so they promote collaboration across departments, races, genders, and experience. So respect and teamwork are essential values that guide how employees interact with each other. So the last one, we have the focus on sustainability, which Sunderby cares about protecting the environment and helping the community, which the company is committed and giving not just to making profit but also to protecting the environment and giving back to the community. So the changes were needed. So this one of the initiatives such as reducing carbon emissions, responsible sourcing, and community development program show their serious commitment to sustainability. Strong leaderships and clear communications